That's what those dead fins tried to do to us yesterday. Tried to scare us on the day before Halloween. Mr. Batch of the BBC.
1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? This is Mr. Batch of the BBC. This is the Monday morning armchair quarterback BBC edition on Halloween. Yes, that laugh is for a whole bunch of stuff on many fronts. But let's not mess around here because I don't know what I'm going to go as. And there's a few places I want to get to by lunchtime and then during happy hour. So I'm trying to get this video out so I can get my candy on. First of all right, G-Men. And salute. Yes, they got it when they had to get it. Inside of the last 4 minutes, I was biting my nails. We had got the ball back. All we had to do was try and burn some clock. Next thing you know, it's like the ball is being thrown all over the place. And they get the ball back. If it wasn't for Weatherford and that crazy punt. Oh, snap. He's on him. That right there was the clincher for the game, if you ask me, because he was able to put him back. And then down that stretch, you seen the sacks. You seen Reggie Bush. Instead of going up in the hole, he started darting around, because guess what? He started to get smacked around. All right, let me address something right off the top. Also, you know, on top of the win, Brandon Jacobs, can you just say we got to win? Don't just say I got a family in a fast car. You know, I was listening to the radio this morning. A listener was tweeted, and he tweeted to the call-in show, I hope that fast car doesn't stall in New York City traffic when the light turns green and hits the gas. I like stuff like that. Makes my mornings amusing, especially when it comes to sports. Now, we got the win. We're 5-2. We are ruling the roost on top of the NFC East. And you seen what happened in the NFC East this weekend with the Washington Redskins and then the contest between the Cowboys and the Eagles. I'm going to leave that for another video. Let me talk about how the Giants had their sushi yesterday. Due to the lack of a ground game, along with Bradshaw being hurt, we don't know what's the story about him, but he did come back in and he played. You know he's had foot problems. Hakeem Nicks pulled up lame late in the game, and he's going to go for an MRI to see how bad this hamstring is, and hopefully he won't do like Arian Foster and put the tweet of the video of his or the JPEG of his hamstring. Now, the defensive line, I mean, understandably so, we have yet to fix this running attack because Reggie Bush got over 100 yards. And I don't know how many times he's got 100 yards. Bottom line is we're not supposed to be giving up 100 yards on the ground. We got the win when we got the win. The Dolphins, I feel sorry for you guys. Hey, it's the way it goes. Carl Banks was right. He had called off 5 players, and 2 of the players that he had called off were doing their thing and trying to disrupt our Sunday, and that was Bush and Brandon Marshall. Webster had a very decent, very nice write-up in the Sunday Daily News. Hopefully you guys will go back and peep that out, talking about Webster and his assignment of the number 1 receivers this year, with Thomas going down with an ACL. Webster has come up spades, man. I'm telling you. That is great. With the defensive line running around and hopping around like how we were, I think up until close to the end of the game, when it got to about the 4-minute mark, etc., I think we had only had 1 sack. And at that time, you know, they went berserk and they came at you. You know, the game in a Halloween sense was like, a zombie chasing me around, and, have already eaten up a couple of family members, and I was, me and a couple of the last of the family members was left to survive, and we got it done. Did you hear me? The Giants got it done. That's right. I don't care how you slice it or whatever. I mean, Gilbride, you should be glad that you have an elite quarterback in Eli Manning. Yes, that's right. I said elite. Hey, I got to believe in my quarterback. Say what you want. Isn't he in like the top 5, top 10 in quarterback ratings so far this year? I think 3 straight games of 300 yards. Come on, family. Overall, it was a good win. I like the win. I would love to see more running. That's not about to happen. This is the age of the quarterback. It's now a quarterback-driven league. So we've got a good one. We've got Eli. As for the Miami Dolphins, you put up a good effort. You put up a good fight. Brandon Marshall had tweeted, something about don't be shocked and surprised when we beat the Giants and some other stuff. All that yak. And as I was reading in yesterday's paper, Tom Coughlin ran the point home to his ball players. Respect the game. Fear no one. That's what we do. And talk is cheap, and we play the game. Not too much squawking coming out of Giant camp. Just got to go ahead and take care of business. Well, this is Mr. Batch for the BBC edition of the Monday Morning Quarterback. A victorious win over the Dolphins. This is Mr. Batch of the BBC. Peace.